Good morning, my dear friends. I just wanted to do a tutorial on some of the things I've been promising you that I would do a tutorial on this morning. I wanted to show you the Vive eyeshadow palette that I got for Christmas because I got the COVID around Christmas, so I've forgotten a lot of the things that I promised you to do because I think that affects your memory anyway. My memory was gone as it was, but now I can blame it on the COVID. It got worse. But I also wanted to say I've had so many compliments on my hair, and I really didn't know what to say other than the conditioners that I use. Like I put the coconut oil on and the water, the L'Oreal Vive water. But I also looked back at some of my older videos, and my hair really was not this long. And so I realized that my daughter made me start taking this biotin 1,000 milligrams. I think it's for hair growth. I have been taking this with vitamin D just to give me some energy because I'm older and I never have any energy. So the vitamin D, and this might be responsible for some of this hair growth because I have to admit, I'm kind of proud of it for a change. Like I mentioned earlier, for years and years, I wore a fall. When my husband was alive, he used to make fun of me wearing the hairpiece because my hair would never grow, was never bouncy. So maybe some of this biotin, you might want to try some of this. It's 1,000 milligrams. My son just got it at Walmart or Target, or my daughter did. My daughter did. You might want to try some of that because we can use any vitamin we can get at our age. And I wanted to put on, I have no face makeup on, and no, I just put a small line under my eye, the underneath, I mean, in the inner upper half. But I thought I'd go ahead and finish that with you too, so that you could see how I kind of curve upward in case you wanted to try that. And I'm going to put some makeups on in case that you wanted to try. My son sought out the secret Milani lipstick that's supposed to be wonderful, and he bought me several new things that I wanted you to try to see if you want to get for yourself. The Milani, they make a lipstick that's in a pencil now, matte, permanent, and we got the NYX Epic Smoke Liner he bought me the other day at Ulta, and I swear this isn't any good. I wanted it to be good so bad that last night I stuck it in moisturizer just to see if it would stop breaking off, but I'll show it to you in a minute. And he bought me the new, you might want to try that. I always use eyebrow pencil on my, I always use, well, lately I've been using the NYX Fluff one. It has a little, not pointed, but a square edge. And then it has the little brush at the other end. But so does the Epic eyeliner. This one, it has the brush at the other end and the same exact point here, which does not make a good eyeline, and it's rough on your eye. But the color was so beautiful. I put moisturizer on. I haven't tried it since, so maybe it'll work. But we'll go ahead and we'll do my eyes right now. All I have on is a little bit of face moisturizer. I think it was the Estee Lauder one. It was a sample. It was in the Christmas gifts that I put on my face so far. And we're going to use the MAC Graphic Black to I kind of go a little stronger on makeup. I think you should go a little bit more, except for the face makeup, but that just sits in our wrinkles, which I'm really heavily wrinkled down through here. But I think that has a lot to do with the reason my face caved in so much was I lost all my back teeth in my 20s. So that's a plate. So I think that caves in your face a lot and makes this part wrinkle up. But I want to show you, let's see, I don't want to mess you up here, how I've been lining the upper eye more. I should prop this up better. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. I don't know if this is going to go that far down. Toward the end of my eye right here, I've been lifting up right there and going up starting here, way before I get to the end of the eye, and lifting up right there, and then taking this corner piece and kind of just joining it. It's kind of thick, so I'm going to take a brush and spread that out. But when I line the inner rim now, I start it right here, the end of my pupil, or the end of my eye, and go up, because as you get older, your eye sags down. I don't want anything else to sag it down. That was the graphic black. Any worse than it's already sagging. But if you don't want to get the MAC graphic black, the L'Oreal, I don't have it with me right now. I thought I did. The L'Oreal eye pencil is, I swear, it's just as good. The L'Oreal Infallible right here. It's really, really graphic black too. There's the L'Oreal black, that I believe is 24 hour, and here's the MAC graphic black. And I really don't see much difference. So the L'Oreal Infallible pencil is literally wonderful. And I'm going to take a little bit of that and go on the outer part of my eye too. I'm going to try to go just midway this time to make it sit out a little bit more. And then we're going to do, okay, we'll do my eyebrows first. Normally I use this pencil, which is the NYX Fluff and Fill in taupe, and I don't have any problem with it in the taupe whatsoever. I'll show you. The color is absolutely perfect, because my eyebrows are a little darker because I dye my hair blonde, but they're mixed with gray. So I don't want to get anything, because I look mean enough as it is. I don't want to get anything too brown. But in this, he bought me the NYX Eyebrow Pen, which is supposed to add more natural looking hair to your eyebrows. And I want you to see this in case you might want to go out and get this pen. It really does. I think I picked the wrong color, because I swear that the taupe one has a little bit of ashy green in it, that when you come toward the end here where I don't have much hair, but you can see it does make natural hair-like strokes, so you might actually like that. I do like it. I like to use the NYX Fluff pencil in taupe toward the end more, and then go over it with this. See how it's missing there? See, this does make little hairs, and it covers the gray ones perfectly. I think I should have got the light brown in this, but we're going to try a little bit of the pencil on the end and then go over it with that their pencil. This is a 10-way mirror from Amazon. It is wonderful. If you can't see, I can't see even with my contacts in. So this thing is such a help to me, and it has a hand stand that comes with it. You can set it up high or low, or lower it to put on your eyeliner and look down if you're going to use liquid eyeliner. But see, there's the pencil in the taupe, and it doesn't have the greenish tint. We're going to go over that pencil a little bit with this pen. And you might want to get this. I think this was about maybe $11, $8.99 or something like that at Ulta. See, I did this eye brow with the pencil and the pen, and then this one with just the pen. Kind of gets on the skin a little bit, but I've already used the glue, which I didn't set out. The NYX glue. Set that out. So we'll be a week looking for it. The way I misplace everything. Maybe it's here. No, it's not. I'll find it when I'm done the video, I'm sure. It has to be in its eyebrow case somewhere, but I'm probably looking right at it. I don't see it. We use some of this glue from the Tarte. It also has a brush up glue on the end. I have a mirror behind me too. With the NYX glue would have been a lot better because it really holds them in place and makes your hairs stick up like the younger girls. Needs more brush up. Okay, so we're gonna do the face makeup afterwards. We're gonna do the eyeshadow, and you can also use this technique for hooded eyes. So if your eyes are very badly hooded, you can do the same thing that we're about to do. You have to put the lighter powder, the lightest brown, closest to your skin color on this part that's really hooded. But Carol put up a beautiful video where she had ordered some tape that people put on their eye. I don't know how that goes, but she used it, and she said you could put makeup on over it. And it was over there on her channel, and I thought that's really amazing. But if I don't put this tape here, I will have eyeshadow, which I'll end up with eyeshadow everywhere anyway. I don't know why, because this Vive does not have that bad a fallout, but I always forget to tap the brush. You know I like to go out toward the end. So we're going to put, now I can't see, I can't bend your eyes. It's MAC Painterly Paint Pot on my lids. And I generally use this as a concealer too. When we're ready to put on some makeup, I'll put it down there. And I know I haven't brushed out this eye pencil yet. Oh, look at that. I wonder, I can't see. Scotch tape is directly in my eye. My eyes are so wrinkled that it got stuck in a wrinkle. And it was still stuck in a wrinkle right there. See if we can get it out of the wrinkle. Out of the eye. You can't win for Lucy when you get older with the wrinkles. Here's the Vive that he got from Cult Beauty. I'm going to give you, in case you don't have the time or you don't want to wait for your Vive Cult Beauty, this Makeup Revolution also, believe it or not, with the red colors, has a mustard color in it right there that's very similar to the Vive, and lots of browns. And it has no glitters in it. It's all matte. It's the Makeup Revolution Maxi Reloaded palette, but it's in the red colors. But there's a mustard in there and tons of browns. It's very similar to the Vive. I'm sorry, I shook you up there a little bit. Had to move the picture, but we're gonna. This comes with a wonderful mirror that you can use. So you don't have to. We're gonna start with the white, because you know I'm very, very. This is really hilarious looking, the way I have got that stuck in a wrinkle. I swear. We're gonna start with the white right here. and put it up into this part where I am really, really recessed. I have to be careful not to get anything dark in there, in this part here. I'm going to go even into this. And we have the MAC Painterly holding it a little bit. See how most people try to emphasize their crease, but I can't, not with deep set eyes. And you really can't too much with hooded eyes either. So, okay, we went across with that, and we're just going to put it everywhere. Let's just go ahead and put it all over the eye. This is just an experiment. And I haven't discovered, this is a beautiful color, it's yellowy. I really haven't discovered what to do with that yet. I'm not that crazy about it. We'll try a little bit of the buff. Look at that thing I've used. I've put almost a hole in it. And these should last you forever. I thought these would make it till I'm at least 80. If I make it that long. We're going to put the buff. See, it's a mustard color. It's really beautiful, and it's kind of hard to find a mustard color brown. Like I said, there is one in that Makeup Revolution palette that I showed you. And I'm going to go up into here. Not all the way up to the eyebrow, but darn close. Come out to here. Same thing over here. Start in the middle of my eye. Come out to the tape to make a V. We're going to have to blend some of that too. That's all going to need blending. I'm going to take a little bit of the shiny gold here, mix it with the medium gold right here. Put a little bit of that with my finger into the crease. Try to pop that crease out a little bit more. And then we're going to go in with this color right here that looks like a mauve. It is a mauve brown, but it's actually brown, and mix it with this. I'm going to mix these two together and go to the end. Go over that black, sweeping upward and outward, sweeping upward and outward over the black eyeliner pencil, and then just take a little drop of this orange just to give it a touch of color right here at the end where we're going to go out. See how far it went out. And then we're going to try to blend all that together. See, I got rid of some of that harsh line of the black. Actually, I got rid of so much of it that I'm going to have to put a little bit of it back. And instead of using the black pencil, I'm going to use the beautiful black, it's called Good Night, that comes with the Vive palette. I've been tapping these off, so I've been dropping it down on my face a lot, but always good to tap them off, even though these are very high quality. See the black on that? It's really pretty. I'm going to extend that out to the Scotch tape, back over where we had the pencil. And I don't have enough mascara on. I'm going to blend that a little. Let's put a little bit more mascara on. We'll try the MAC Extreme Mascara. Try to blink into it so that it goes all the way down to your base. My hands are so shaky. Sorry. But you have to watch the shaking. done with that. I want to look at the colors. There's the mustard color. It's called Buff. And a very similar one. It's not as pretty, or the quality is not as good in the Makeup Revolution. But the Makeup Revolution is pretty good on quality. Blend all this a little bit with a blending brush. I have a clean one. Tape off. Okay, now I'm going to put some makeup on. I'll put a little bit more of this MAC because I put eyeshadow down at the bottom. The MAC primer, Painterly, color down here. Because I'm going to put some eyeshadow down there. And I'll go back into this one more time. And we'll put the buff down there too. Golden mustard brown. Should put a little bit of mascara down there. It looks like I could use some. Try a little bit of the MAC mascara. I don't have much for lower eyelashes, they're pretty flimsy. Okay, that was the MAC Extreme Mascara. Okay, now we're done with the Vive. And you can get that through Cult Beauty. I'm not sponsored by anyone, I just think it's a beautiful eyeshadow palette, and I believe it comes in a burgundy color too. I think she calls it the Muse. I'd love to get that one too. I'll ask for that for Christmas or Mother's Day, hopefully. And we're going to go ahead and, what I recommended was the Revlon Candid makeup. I'm going to go ahead and mix two colors together. One's the 270, and the other one's the darker for when you have a suntan, the 340. I'll mostly put the 270 right here. Put 2 pumps of that. This is about $11 too, I believe, at the Target or Walmart. And 1 drop of the darker color. Blend it all together in the brush on my hand. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Armani. Giorgio Armani, which is almost $70 a bottle. Let's put a little bit of CoverGirl concealer on. Back in those dark hollows. Sweep it up. Using the other end of the It brush. This is the best brush. I think everybody on YouTube uses this brush. My eyes kind of sink back a little bit in there too. The CoverGirl concealer was very good. Didn't stick in my pores. And to set it, I might go ahead. Oh, I don't know where to put it back. Try a little bit of that white powder that came with the Vive. You can also take, if you feel like you haven't feel like my English is going, you haven't blended good enough, you can also take that white powder and go over everything up here. The white that came with the Vive. Just to blend everything in real well. And I kind of pat, if I was you, a little bit more under the eyes, because this really wasn't designated to put underneath your eyes for wrinkled skin, but it works fine if you pat it. I noticed when I brushed it, it got into the wrinkles a little bit more. But when you pat anything, it seems to push it into the wrinkles and puff it up a little bit. Hopefully. So there, we're done with the skin. So we've got the Vive eyeshadow we went through, and the biotin hair growth. Now we're going to try some stuff my son bought me new. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, because I always wanted the Chanel cream bronzer. It's about $58, but this is much smaller, and I had to get the darker color because the light was gone. But it's really very similar. Of course, as I say, I have not tried. We'll try this kind of a brush to put it on with. And it's cream. There's birds having an attack on the outside of my window. This is a cream bronzer. And look at that thing blend in. And this is the dark. It must be on there somewhere. The color. Look how well it blends. I'm going to go up into my hairline because I have extremely high forehead. Put a little bit across the cheekbone. I'm not going to go down here. That's bad. It sinks in your face. If you don't have if you have a full face, you can go down into this. But if your face is long and thin, like mine, you need to stay up here. I'll put a little bit on the tip of this huge nose and hope it doesn't make it look huger. And on the nostrils. And I think this is just the best. I mean, I can't wait till summer. You get a suntan and just use this and that L'Oreal Lumi. Because I think this is just a good buy. I thought you might want to see it on before you try any of it. There's a little down there too. Emphasizes your lip line. And I have My son bought me 2 new lip pencils. One's a Milani. In Desert Rose, which I guess I should use since it's my name. And then the NYX in the mauve color. Because I have 2 lipsticks that I want to show you. The Milani, I'll use the Milani Lip Pencil with that, and then the Milani Lipstick, which is also in a pencil form. And then we'll go over this Milani Secret Lipstick, which is also matte. First, we'll try the Milani Rose Lip Pencil. I go straight across. I'm overlining up to the point. Not going down here because that's all headed downward. Anyway, then I'm going to take these 2 points. Drag them together. Always take your finger and blend it into your lips. Makes it look a lot more natural. And here's the Milani matte lipstick. Always try to go deep into by your teeth. And that was, it's matte and very creamy. Not dry feeling. And this color was called Can't Even. Can't Even with the Rose Lip Pencil. And that's that color for you. And we'll wipe it off and try the other color. That's a pretty good staying power. I don't want to come off. Now we're going to use the mauve NYX Lip Pencil. Straight across. With the secret lipstick that my son had to hunt down. It's more matte. You can feel the difference than their lip pencil. Very creamy. I think the pencil's a little bit creamier, but this is going to dry down to a matte too. This is a matte. It's really beautiful. You know, I never wear rouge, but we're going to actually try a little bit just to see how I look. I'm older. Might as well learn how to wear rouge, even though I've never done it. I'll put a little bit of the, let's try the pencils. I don't want to hurt the lipstick. We have to go up high. That made an excellent cream rouge. As you know, we do much better with creams. Goodness, it blended right into the e.l.f. cream bronze. It really looks natural with just a touch of color. My dog is looking at me like, why are you talking to yourself again? This is a constant thing. My mommy keeps talking to herself in the mirror. We're going to have to call the wagon for her. Back in the old days, used to call it. That really, really came out beautiful. I might start wearing a little bit of rouge like that. But I thought you wanted to see all these new products. I'll list them below that my son got me. And we'll go over this thing right here. This will be the end for today. And then I'll show you the ColourPop. I got the Fox in the neutrals and in the golden for Christmas. They are beautiful too. We'll go over this Epic Smoke Liner, which I wanted to use so bad. I was so happy that my son got it for me. Getting it out of the box is a challenge. We're going to have to keep it now because it's stuck into the box. But as you see, this is shaped exactly like their eyebrow pencil. And that's not good for blending on your eyes. And this is broke off so many times. This is all that's left of it. Well, there's more. It's got quite a long, but it keeps breaking off. There's a burgundy color. And so pretty because I love to put burgundy over top of the black. And I thought, oh no, this would be a perfect burgundy liner. And as you can see, it still has cream on it from last night. I put cream on it just so it wouldn't break, but we'll see if it breaks. So you can see the burgundy color. Well, the cream did help it a little. So far, it hasn't broke. I don't know if you can see that. The burgundy color is really beautiful. I would love to make a Vive with that. Well, so far it's working with that cream. I'm going to put it over top of the black, but this pencil may crack at any moment because it's done nothing but crack when it pulls on the skin. So far the cream really helped, and you see this is ridiculous for, I don't know why they did it. It actually scratches your crepey skin. And that's not good for blending. That's not really, that's a brush for eyebrows because they put that on their eyebrow. But it's really a beautiful color. I'll give you the exact name of it in case you want to buy it and let it crack a few times on you and then put some cream on it. It's called Brick Fire. And I believe that was $11.99. But I wanted you to see it, so in case you like to put a little burgundy over your black eyeliner too, or your dark brown. A lot of people like to use the dark brown. And I think we've showed you everything for today. I think I've gone through all of it. Yeah? Okay. And I want to thank you so much for subscribing. Please, if you liked this, hit the like and subscribe. And the Vive palette was literally gorgeous. And I apologize for not showing the other eyeshadows that I have. I will do a tutorial on them. I have the Sultry. And as I said, sorry, I keep knocking you. I have the golden, which is beautiful. This is the ColourPop. We'll try all these. You wouldn't think they'd look good in blue, but blue is really, really pretty. Mixed with the silver. As long as I don't get into the crepey parts too much and just pat it in. If you pat it, I keep bumping you. That was the golden. And then here's the Stone Cold Fox that I showed you once before. And you can tell me in the comments which one you'd like a tutorial on first. Because this one's had rave reviews. And then, as I said earlier, my son found the Sultry palette. Which is beautiful, beautiful. It has a mirror. There's the colors in that. He found that for $20 at TJ Maxx. Well, I want to thank you so much. I'm sorry you're moving. Thank you so much for watching my channel and being such a wonderful person. I've never had a terrible comment yet. I can't believe it. I have the kindest subscribers ever. The kindest people. You know, some beautiful people. I want to thank you so much, and if you're a new subscriber, would you subscribe and push the like button? Any comments you want to make on anything that I've worn, I'll be glad to show you again. And I want to thank you again for stay tuned.